Thank you. Oh, boss. Okay. Good to see you. Okay. All right.
Добре.
Wait, Pachi, we should cut the
Изчакай,
sound.
Пачи. Я малко трябва да намалим звука.
Hello, good. No, it's still coming. There you go. Okay.
Да, добре.
All right.
Добре.
We were talking about, he
Ние
says,
говорихме за
the third level of
той
ethics
казва,
of the
третото
perfection of
ниво
morality
на
is called Semjen Junjiki Sutram, which
етиката
means
в
morality or ethics which
моралността.
helps other people. Okay. So there's the third level of ethics. Okay.
Има трето ниво на
Gewa Chuduki
етиката.
Sutram is the second one. Making good karma, making more good
Да
karma.
направиш
Okay.
повече
First one
добра
is Nyechu
карма.
Dome Sutram. It means
Първото е
avoid hurting people. Avoid
да
hurting people. First,
не
morality.
нараняваш другите същества.
Second,
Първото
make good
ниво.
karma with your morality.
Второ, да
Third,
направиш да помагаш на хората.
we
Третото,
gotta cut the sound on this.
ние
I'm
трябва да
hearing this
намалим
old man
звука.
talking.
Аз
This is
чувам
me.
тук един
Okay,
стар човек
and
да
Senjenki
говори.
Dunjebi Sutram
Това съм
means
аз.
take care of
И третото е да се
take care of the
грижиш
world. Okay, it's
за
the third
света.
level of morality.
Това е
Okay, take care
третото
of the
ниво.
world.
Да се
Then
грижиш
he
за света.
says, if you want an
И тогава той
example,
казва,
we
ако
can
искаш
say
пример,
Dushi
можеш
Chokala Sopa.
да кажем,
Okay, say Due,
кажете,
Mupo, Shi. Due, Mupo, Shi. These are four ways
това са
to
четири
treat your students.
начина, за да се
Okay,
отнасяш
these are
към
four ways
студентите
to
си.
treat your students. And this is the highest kind of morality. It's
Това
very
е
interesting.
най-високата
Treating your
моралност.
students
Много
well
интересно.
is the
Да се
highest kind
отнасяш
of
към
morality.
студентите си
Okay,
добре е
and here's
най-висшата
the
моралност.
four ways. Okay, it's called
Това
four
са
ways.
ето
The
ги
name in the ancient
четири
language is
четири начина.
four ways to bring your students together. Four ways
Четири
to
начина да
bring your students
събереш
together.
учениците
Okay,
си заедно.
first one,
Първия.
and it's not in the book, so
Това не
I
е в
got it from
книгата.
another book for you.
Аз
Okay,
го извадих от друга книга
and
за
this
вас.
is one
И
by
това
Jetson
е
Kappa. Okay,
книга от
this is called
Джетсон
The Ocean of
Капа.
Reasoning.
Това се
It's a
нарича
commentary on
океан на
Nagarjuna.
разсъждения.
If there was an old man who spent 12 years
на
translating
Нагарджуна.
Tsongkhapa's commentary to Chandakirti,
Има
and if
човек,
he didn't
който
have anything
12
else to do,
години
he
превежда
could do 12 years on this book, which is my secret claim.
коментарите на Чарната
Okay,
Кирти. Ако няма друго
it will
какво
be
да прави,
3,000
може да
pages or something.
преведе
Okay, and
тази
he says,
книга.
here it is. Okay,
И тук се казва,
Jimba means
Джимба означава
attract your students with your generosity.
привлечи
Okay,
студентите си
give
със
them
своята
$100 for a small answer.
щедрост. Дай им $100 за малък отговор.
Okay, and just be super
И
generous
просто
to your
бъди
students.
много
Okay,
щедър към
always
студентите си.
feed them, overfeed them.
Винаги ги
My
да ги
teacher was very
нахраниш,
good
да
at
ги
that.
прехраниш.
That's how he
Моят
got
учител
me to
беше
come.
много добър с това.
Always,
Той така ме привлече.
say kamso, say lenso, kamso, lenso. Kamso means the student come for the class, and it's a dry class. Kambo means dry. It means no refreshments. Lenso means wet class. And that means there's good refreshments. Is this a lensok or a kamsok, Tim?
Освежителни напитки. Това е ленсок клас ли е?
Anyway,
и така.
you should attract your students by being super generous. Okay? Be super generous to your students. And I learned it from my teacher. And we buy houses, we buy cars. We have a friend, Dr. Wu, very good to do that. He's very generous. Help your students. Whatever they need, help them. That's the first of the four types of higher morality. Okay, take care of your students and attract them. Whatever they like, study your student and find out what they like. Okay, what they like to drink, what they like to eat, what they like to do. Study them. They should be like your lamrim. Your student is your lamrim. You should study your student and see what do they like, and then attract them like the bee to the honey. How'd that go? What did the bee say? Oh, what did the sushi say to the bee? Wasabi?
Wasabi.
Okay, I'll give you a commission. All right, wasabi. Okay, so no, you gotta say wasabi. Okay. So first, find out what your student enjoy and give it to them. And by the way, you can go broke, okay? I went broke many times. We were talking in New York when I started ACI. I went broke many times. I was $30,000 in debt, which would nowadays like $100,000 when I finished the Diamond Way course. Because I pay for everything. And I remember I left Diamond Mountain with a huge debt. It took me several years to pay the debt just because I feed everybody, make everybody happy. Okay, so don't be cheap. Don't worry about it. Karma will come back. Okay, it takes a little while. Karma doesn't ripen in one day. Okay, but you will never lose money if you support your students. Okay, you will always be happy. You will always be wealthy. You will always be comfortable. Okay, take care of your students. If you have to spend money, spend money. Okay, and you don't have to worry about it. Just do it. Shut up and do it. Okay, take care of your students, and whatever they need, take care of them. Okay, it's very, very fun. All Buddhism is fun. I think it should be called funism and not Buddhism. Okay, if you really understand Buddhism, it's a lot of fun. It's like party whole day. Okay. Second, overpraise your students. Okay. Oh, you so smart. I never had a student like that. You know, like that. Okay. Wow. You actually help one old grandma. You is Bodhisattva. You must be Bodhisattva. You know, like that. Like everything they do. It's like having your kid, right? Yeah. It's like having your kid. Just super. Every mom praised their kid, right? Like crazy. You know, just wow, you're the smartest kid in the whole city. I don't know how your mom's so lucky to have you. You know, like that. Okay. So, and by the way, don't lie. Okay. Just make it extra a little bit and encourage them. Encourage your student. Okay, be happy, have fun, and any little good thing they do, say, "God, you're so smart." You know, then they make 10 mistakes. Don't say anything. Okay, it's just like having a real kid. We were with Sophie Chow during the break, and she does this to her daughter. I watch it, you know. Encourage them. Okay, encourage them. Yes, they do 10 things wrong every time they do one good thing. But if you talk about the 10 bad things, they don't improve and they don't feel happy. Okay? Wait. Sometimes you have to wait a long time for the student to do something correct. Then you say, wow, you're my best student. I can't believe it. You know, okay? So be encouraging. This is Buddhism. Okay? This is real Buddhism. Okay? Be generous with your students. If you go broke with your students, you're a good teacher. Okay? Many times. Even today. That bag is completely empty. I want to give $10 to the maid in my room, and I'm like, oops, I gave all the money away. Okay? And then secondly, encourage them. Don't look for their mistakes. It's the same as children, like Karim. So just encourage everything. Every time they do something good, tell them, "Wow, you're the best kid in Kuala Lumpur or something." JB know this. Okay. Joe Baro. I thought JB was the director of ALL. No, okay. Third one. Say Dunchepa. Yeah, Dunchepa means do not tolerate it. If your students don't do what they say. Okay. Don't encourage them to really do something. Okay. Don't let them be lazy. Okay. Dunchepa means it's not enough to have a Lamrim class and you teach for 14 years and the student don't do anything. Okay. Then you're not a good teacher. Okay. So educate your students in Buddhism, but then make sure they do something. Okay. That's a big difference, right? We are not trying to create Buddhist scholars. We are trying to create Buddhist people. So make sure they do it, okay? And every time they do something, so wow, that's just great. Okay? Get them to do their Buddhism in their life and not in their mouth, okay? Understand? Okay. Number 4, most difficult, $100. You're the teacher. This lady. Easy. Number 4. Wow. How many people?
To be an example.
Yeah, great. Okay, $100. Yeah. Watch the appropriate idioms, Stanley. You can say walk the talk, practice what you preach. Okay, like as a teacher, the highest morality of a teacher is to do what you taught. Okay, the highest morality of a teacher is to do what you taught. And by the way, just as a personal advice, to be a teacher and to not follow what you are talking is schizophrenia. It's very uncomfortable. It will make you crazy. You will go crazy. Like you get up in the class and you say, everyone should do the good night book. You should put your electronics away at 10 p.m. If you don't do it yourself, then really I think you become schizophrenic. You become a little bit crazy. Okay? It's not healthy to teach Buddhism if you're not doing it yourself. Okay? You will be unhappy. You'll be more unhappy. Okay? It's very uncomfortable. I can tell you, because it happened to me in my life. If you are not following what you are teaching, it's very uncomfortable. Okay, and you feel dirty. You feel really dirty. Okay, so number 4, highest advice for teacher. Do what you talk about, and if you can't do it, then shut up and go do it, and then talk about it. Okay. Okay. And it's not easy. It's not easy. Okay. But I can, as an old man, advice, old teacher advice, keep working on yourself. Never give up on yourself. Keep trying to follow what you teach. Never be satisfied. Never give up. Say, oh, I can't do that. I'm teaching them to put away their electronics, but secretly I get my phone out every night and I watch bad things. It will make you crazy. Okay, so try to stop it. Okay, try to do what you teach. And I'll tell you something, okay, as a teacher. And by the way, I do what I teach so far. But what I'm saying is, if you don't do it,
Но
If
ако
you have
вие не го
secrets and you
правите,
don't want
ако
your
имате
student to know
тайни, които
you're
студентите не
not
искат да
following your own
знаете,
teaching,
че
it's
не
very
спазвате
uncomfortable,
собствените си
and
учения, много е
the student
неудобно
can smell it. They
и
can smell it.
учениците
Okay,
могат да го
they can
подушат.
feel it. Okay,
Те могат да го
you're
почувстват.
like, oh, 10 o'clock. You should put away your phone. Don't watch the dirty thing after 10 o'clock. Like try. And then the students like, something uncomfortable here.
Приберете си
They
електронните,
can
да
tell.
казвате
Okay,
вие, а студентите казват,
you
нещо
cannot.
не е наред тук.
Nobody is a perfect liar.
Никой не е
Okay,
идеален
you make all these
лъжец.
kind of subconscious
Правите си
expressions
всякакви
and you don't
начини
move
на
naturally. When you're not telling the
несъзнателни
truth as a teacher,
поведения. Когато не казвате
everybody knows.
истината
Okay,
като
I'm sorry.
учител, всички
Okay.
разбират. Съжалявам.
So on one side,
От една
the
страна,
teacher who don't want to change,
учители, които не искат да
they
се
become
променят,
more and more
те стават повече и
skillful to
повече.
hide their mistakes. On the other side, it
Могат да
just
скриват
fix the
грешките
goddamn
си.
mistake
И от друга страна,
and
просто
don't do it
оправи
anymore.
тази грешка
And
и
then
не я прави
everyone's happy.
повече.
Okay,
Всички
then
са
you can get up
щастливи.
proud. You can say,
Тогава
I
може
give
да
my computer
излезеш
to Rob every night at 10
щастлив,
o'clock. I didn't look
горд
at
и да
that
кажеш,
computer
аз
after 10 o'clock for 1 year
спрях моя
since I
компютър
started.
в 10
And you can
часа
smell
за една година,
that the teacher is
откакто
telling the truth.
започнах.
Okay, and you can
И
smell when
можеш
they're
да
not telling the truth. So don't
умиришеш,
try
че
to
учителя
hide
казва
something.
истината.
Just
Не го
clean it up.
крие нещото, просто го изчисти.
You can not let your mom see your dirty bedroom, or you can clean it up. And it's easier to
не
clean it
пускаш
up.
майка си в
Okay.
своята
Got it?
мръсна
So a teacher
стая
has
и
to
не можеш
be,
да я изчистиш.
we have to have
По-лесно е
integrity.
да я
We have to do what we
изчистиш.
say. And
Ние
we're not
трябва да
perfect,
правим това, което
and we will make
казваме. Ние не
mistakes.
сме идеални.
And
Ние
I'm
ще
not
направим
saying you should
грешки.
quit teaching.
И аз не казвам,
I'm
че трябва
saying
да
you should
спрете да учите,
clean up a little bit more
преподавате.
every day.
Аз
Okay.
казвам, че трябва
Get
да
better and
изчистите
better. Okay.
по-малко
Nobody's
всеки ден,
perfect
да
teacher.
правите по-добър,
No
да
teacher
ставате
is
по-добър и
perfect,
по-добър.
except my
Никой
teacher.
учител не е идеален,
But
освен
I'm
моя
just
учител.
saying,
Но
we all make mistakes, and be
аз казвам,
honest.
всички хора правят
If you
грешки.
stand up and you
И
say,
бъдете
I'm a
честни.
teacher, I'm a
Ако
Buddhist teacher,
станете
I made this
и
mistake.
кажете, аз съм
I had an
учител,
abortion, for
съм
example, when I was
буддистски
young,
учител,
very young.
аз направих тази
And
грешка.
I'm
Аз,
honest. I tell
например,
people, I don't try to hide it or like that.
приятелката
Just
ми
be
направи
honest. People
аборт,
can
когато
smell.
аз бях млад.
And then
И аз просто
you're a
му
better
казвам,
teacher. You will be a better.
тогава
The teacher who makes
ставате по-добър
mistakes
учител.
is
Учител,
better
който
than the
прави
teacher who
грешки,
pretend not to make mistakes.
е по-добър
Okay?
от учител,
Got
който
it?
се преструва, че няма
Alright.
грешки. Добре?
Next
Разбрахте
one.
го. Следващото.
De la Yang Dun Chetsu. Now he has an interesting
Така,
list.
той казва,
It's
има
11
интересен
different
списък от
ways
11
that
различни
you can help your
начина
students. Okay,
да
there's
помогнеш
11
на
different
учениците си.
suggestions
11
of
различни
ways that you can help your
предложения,
students. Okay,
как можеш
number
да
one.
помогнеш на
Chawa
учениците
Chepa
си.
Don Dungel Ki Dok
Номер
Chepa.
1.
Help people with things they
Помогнете на
have
хората
to
с
do.
неща, които
Work hard for your students. And when your
работи
students have
много за
trouble,
своите студенти.
show up.
Когато студентите
Okay.
имат
Be
проблеми,
there. Okay. I have a
да им
student who's
помогнеш. Аз имам
got cancer
студент,
problem right now.
който
You know,
има
and
рак, проблеми с рака
me
сега.
and my wife, we
И аз
invite them over
и моята
frequently, much more
жена
than before.
ги
And
поканва
show up
вкъщи много
means
често.
be there for them.
Много
Okay, be
по-често преди.
there, help
Това
them.
означава
Chokchepa means
помогнете им.
be there to share their trouble.
Бъдете с
Okay,
тях.
be there for people.
Да споделите
Now,
болката им.
if you have 138,000 students,
Ако имате 1380
okay, you cannot
студенти,
answer every email. It's not
не
possible.
може
I
да
have
отговорите
50,000
всички
emails
имейли.
waiting.
Аз имам
Okay, and
500 хиляди имейли, които ме
don't go
чакат.
crazy. Okay, but
Не,
as much as you
не
can,
се подлудявайте. Правете
for them,
колкото
okay?
можете.
If you cannot be there, try to find someone who
Помагайте
can
на
be there for
студентите.
you.
Ако
Okay,
не
like
можете
that.
да го
All right.
направите, намерете
take care of
някой,
your
който
student.
ще го направи
Number
вместо
two,
вас.
tabla moment dun chepa.
Номер 2.
Pay special attention to people who don't know how to
Обръщайте
do
внимание
something
на
that they're
хората,
supposed to be
които
doing.
Не знаят
if you
как да
have a
направят нещо,
cafe
което те трябва да
in a
правят.
small
Ако
town
имате
and the manager doesn't know how to make money,
кафе в
apparently,
малък
and lose
град
your money
и
every day,
менеджера не може да
then teach
прави
them,
пари,
okay?
изгуби пари
Then
всеки ден,
politely, happily take them
внимателно
to
и щастливо ги научете да
another
го
restaurant,
правят.
give them dinner and
Заведете
say,
ги
look,
в
it seems like
някой
you don't know how to
ресторант
do the
и им
finance.
кажете,
And they say, yeah, I don't know
изглежда,
how.
че
Then
не
help
може да
them.
правите
Okay? So there's a
финансите.
special karma of
Те
helping
казват, да,
people
не мога.
learn to do something that they don't know how to
Имаш
do.
много
Okay, that's a
специална
special kind
карма,
of
ако
karma.
помагате на
Okay,
хората
number
да
3,
научат нещо, което не знаят да
Pendokpe
правят. Кентоп.
Chepa.
Номер 3.
Always repay kindness that someone
Винаги
showed you. Someone helped you
отвръщай с
as a teacher.
благодарност
Then
на добротата,
repay the
която са ви
kindness. Okay?
направили
Like don't
някой.
just say, oh, thanks for the donation. See you next year.
Не казвай
Okay?
просто благодаря за
Think about it and show your
пожертвованията. Ще се
gratitude
видим до година.
and help
Покажи
them
своята
also.
благодарност
Okay?
и помагай
Number 4.
често. Номер 4.
If you see someone who has
Ако видиш
depression
някой, който
or
има
fear,
депресия или
then
страхове,
slow down, take
тогава
special time to help them. Okay?
забави се и
If you have
направи, помогни
138,000
им.
students,
И ако имаш
then arrange help for them. Find someone who can
1038
help them.
студенти,
Okay?
направи
Someone who's
някой да им
frightened
помогне.
or they have some problem in their life. Okay. All right. Number 5.
Добре, номер 5.
Nyangenki Sirwe Dunchepa. Especially people who had a
Специално
loss
хора,
in their
които
life.
имат
They lost their
загуби в
family member,
живота,
or
изгубили
they
са
lost their
членове на
finance,
семейството, изгубили са
or they lost
финансите
their
си,
house, or they
или
lost
са
their good health.
изгубили
Then
къщата или здравето
especially
си.
pay attention to
Тогава
those people who are sad. Something happened in
обръщай
their life and
внимание
they are
на
sad.
тези хора,
Nyangen
които са тъжни
means
заради това, че са изгубили
shoka
нещо.
in Sanskrit. Ashoka means the king who had no grief.
Ашока е цар без портфел.
If someone is suffering this way,
някой,
they
който
lost the family members.
страда много, те са изгубили някои хора от семейството си. Помага им.
The teacher will be too busy. The teacher won't get enough sleep. The teacher will be
Учителя ще
grumpy and
бъде
break their own
много
morality.
заед, ще
So
бъде
teacher's responsibility,
изморен.
get everything done and rest
трябва да си почине,
at the same time.
за да не бъде сърдит
Okay, real
и
teacher has to
изморен.
learn, right?
Истински
Okay.
учител трябва да си почива.
Pay special attention to poor people.
Обръщай специално внимание на
Pay special
бедните
attention to
хора.
poor people. If people lost their country, we have
Хората,
Ukrainian
които са
friends we
изгубили
brought from
своята
Ukraine. My wife and I
държава.
sponsored several.
Имаме хора,
And
които
it's
са дошли
hard,
от
it's difficult,
Украина.
it's a lot of money. And
Ние ги
but we really
спонсорираме.
enjoy it. And it turns
Това е
out
трудно,
they
много
make us very
пари
happy. They're
и,
very,
но ние им се
we have a
радваме
really good time with them. And
и
they are doing wonderful
изкарваме чудесно
work
време с тях.
in our
Те правят
community.
чудесни неща в нашата
7. Nechao Dube Dun
град.
Chepa. There's a special karma of a
Има
teacher to
специална
make
карма на
sure
учител
that the
да
students
се
or
погрижи
pay
за
attention to
студента,
people who do
че
not have a place to stay. That's called
се
Nechawa.
грижат
Okay,
за
Nechawa
хора,
means,
които нямат мястото, къде
for
да
example, someone's
спят.
building their house,
Например, някой строи
or
къщата
someone's
си,
repairing their
но
house, someone
някой
lost their
прави
home in a
ремонт
war or
на
something.
къщата си
Then pay special
или
attention
побил
as a teacher,
къщата си
especially.
в
And
война.
every
Обръщай голямо
animal
внимание на
in this
тези
world
хора.
should have
Всяко
their little hole
животно
where they go.
в този свят
Right?
трябва да имат
Human being
дупчица,
animal
къде да
or mouse
отиват.
animal,
И така
they should have
животни
a
или
little
хора,
place to go,
всички
which
трябва
is
да
their
имат
home. And if
място,
you
което
find an
наричат
animal
дом.
or
И
you
ако
find a
намериш
student
животно
who
или
doesn't have
намериш
a place,
студент, който
in English
няма
we say they
място,
don't have a place to call their home,
който
then
да
help them
нарекат
get this
своя
place. That's a
дом,
special karma of a
помогни
teacher.
им
Okay,
да
make
го
sure you help
намерят.
people
Това е
find a home.
специална карма.
And it applies
Трябва
to
да помогнеш
animals.
на
We just
учениците си
adopted
да
a cat
намерят свой хом.
last week.
дом. Ние помогнахме на няколко животни
We're getting to know each other. Okay, so homeless people, homeless animals, special attention. If people are having fights in their group or their marriage or anything else between companies, then as a teacher, as a Buddhist, who's learning the perfection of morality, pay special attention to bringing people back together, people who are having conflict. Then a Buddhist has a sensitive nose. Okay, I don't have a sensitive nose. My wife has to say, you didn't change your shirt for 2 weeks. I'm like, I don't smell anything. She said, your nose doesn't work. It's interesting because if she makes a cake or something, I can smell it immediately. But if I have to change my pants, it's like, can you just wash your pants? Okay, so anyway, a Buddhist has to have a good nose for trouble. And if you're in a group, especially a Buddhist group, and there's some people don't get along with each other, or some husband and wife not getting along with each other, then a Buddhist will do something. A Buddhist will not watch it. They will try to do something. They will try to help. They will try to, oh, this group, these 2 people don't like each other. Then they will try to help. Okay? Whether you succeed or not is not the question. Okay? Like if a couple's not getting along, and the husband fight with the wife, and the wife fight with the husband, you have to try your best to help them. But you cannot fix their karma. Okay? You cannot fix their karma. Some people just have karma to make each other miserable for year after year after year. And they have good teachers, but they can't fix it. Okay? You cannot fix other people's problems, but you have to try. There's a difference, right? Understand? It's a difference. As a teacher, especially, your responsibility is to try. But their karma is their karma. You cannot fix their karma. Okay? They have to, only they can fix their karma. If someone else could fix your karma, there would be no dead people in this world. Because Buddha has already been here. Buddha was already here. And he did a good job. People still dying. Okay? Buddha could not stop it. People still getting divorced. Buddha could not stop it. You think you can stop it? So do your best. Try to help. That's your responsibility. Don't get discouraged if it doesn't work. Okay? You try. And these people still get divorced. You try. These people still fighting inside the Buddhist group. And okay, then smile. Try again tomorrow. Okay? That's all you can do. Okay? Buddha couldn't fix them. You do your best. But don't go crazy. Okay? Do your best. Take interest. Oh, you seem it seems like you guys are having trouble. Yeah. Can I help? No. Okay. All right. If you see somebody doing something cool, step in and help them. Okay. Wow, I like that project. You guys are doing Marie Kondo. I didn't know about this lady. I have a friend, Anjali. Some you guys know her. Sometimes I ask her to come to my house and help clean my house. Me and my wife asked her to come. She went there last night and helped clean the house. She cut the tombstone rose because it's going to take over the whole house. And she cut this special rose, and so she's like trying to help us. And she said, Geshe, your house is. Everything's confused. You need to make your house neater. Then you can find the things you're looking for, And you're like, you also feel happier if your house is neater. I have a book for you, And she gave me this book. It's by Marie Kondo. She's a Japanese woman. It's how to straighten up your house. I will never do it. But my friend who I hired to straighten up she came and she straightened up everything. I can't find anything. But then she said, here, there's a card. She made a card. This is over here. She made a map of my house. And I actually use it pretty frequently. I'm like, why the hell is this? And so she read this book. There's a Netflix series by Marie Kondo. So I have the honor to give a talk with her this week. Later, what day? There you go. I really appreciate who made the old picture of Geshe. Looks so young. Have lots of hair. But anyway, you're very welcome to come if you'd like to come. We did a program together before, and she's very cool. We really enjoy each other. Yeah. We're doing advertising. Yeah, I'd like to thank Sophie Chow for making it happen.
Искам да благодаря на всички, които са го направили това.
Okay. Anyway, if someone's doing something right, if someone's helping many people, then give them some support. Okay. It's one thing to help people who are, their house is getting bombed in a war. That's important. But also, if you see someone doing something cool, then make a donation or help them. Do you need some help? I like what you're doing. What you're doing is cool. And I want to help. Okay? And then give them some help. Okay. Lopa Shupa Dunchepa means if you see the opposite, if you see people gonna get themselves in trouble, then say something or do something. And I'm a strange personality, my wife told me. I don't like to upset other people. So some person will do something wrong and I won't say anything. Then they'll do something worse and I won't say anything. Then they get in big trouble. Still I won't say anything. And my wife said, that's not kindness. You should say something. If someone's doing something wrong, every human being doesn't matter you're a Buddhist teacher or you're a Buddhist, it doesn't matter. Every human being, if you see someone doing something that will hurt them or hurt other people, then you should say something. You should do something. You should get involved. Okay? Don't be afraid to get involved. Okay? Not over-involved, right? Not nosy. But if someone's going to hurt themselves or they're going to hurt somebody else, then politely you can say something. Okay? All right. That's number 10. Number 11. Zutuki Duen number 2. Number 11 is when the time comes to do a miracle to help other people, you must do it.
Да помогнеш на другите хора, трябва да го направиш.
Like fly in the sky, or
като да летиш в
pick up a car with one finger,
или да вдигнеш кола с един пръст, или да си платиш сметките по-рано.
Right?
Други вълшебства.
And then he has a commentary. It's very cute. He says, "They nangni zutuki dunjeba matobe pama chuni rang re nupa konate." We can do all of these except number 11. So he says this list is an old Buddhist list. It has 11 parts. Number 11, if you can't do it yet, don't get worried. Don't worry about it. You can let it go for now. But just remember, when the day comes that you can fly in the sky, or you can pick up a building with your little fingers, if it will help somebody, you have a responsibility to do it. Okay? If you are capable to do a miracle, then you should do it. You have a responsibility to do it when the time comes, when it's the right time. Not just to show off. Something like that. Okay? All right. Dorna Shenpen ki sampe kune lambe go sunki chao kun kyan dir topa yin. All forms of helping other people are included into the third type of morality, okay, which is dunchepitsutum, helping other people. Okay, so it's interesting. In English, in America, morality means no killing, no stealing, no lying. In Buddhism, doing nice things for other people is a second level of morality. And doing ultimately nice things for other people is the highest level of morality, Get them to meditate, get them to think about emptiness, okay? That's a higher kind of morality, okay? All right. Even if you're not in the mood to take Buddhist vows, at least learn the 10 good deeds and don't hurt people, okay? Rangi mimbe chir chindu la lop ching dene shen la kampengi chibala lopa ni chutim sumla lop sumlo. When you start to follow the Bodhisattva path to improve yourself, and then you start doing things for other people, in Buddhism we call that morality. Okay? When you're trying to improve yourself and you're trying to take care of other people, that's morality. Okay? All right. Timothy, what time I'm supposed to shut up? 20 minutes? 8:30? Okay, good. All right. We finished the perfection of ethical life. We are going to start the perfection of not getting upset. Okay? It's just tough. I like to call it the perfection of not getting upset. They call patience. I feel impatient with this word. It's not like you sit there and like this, I don't get angry very often. My friends know that. You rarely see me really angry. But I get upset. And this is not talking about anger. This is talking about upset. Okay? Can you keep the Bodhisattva vow? Yes. Did you ever get angry? Almost never. Do you ever get upset? Oh, now that's different. I got upset at the airport. I got upset in the taxi. I got upset at the restaurant. I got upset in the hotel. I can't believe they can't clean your room at 3:30. What's wrong about 3:30? Anyway, I didn't get upset. I just got a little hot. Okay, so here's the next perfection. Okay, which number is it? Number 3. Okay. I don't like to call it patience. Patience to me means you have to go to the bathroom and there's somebody in the bathroom and that's patience. Yeah, not getting upset, that's a different thing. Okay? Because stuff goes wrong all day. Things happen all day long. Can you stay cool? And as a Buddhist, can you stay in a good mood when stuff is not going well? Okay? Can you laugh at yourself? Can you have fun when crap is happening? I don't know. Like your car broke. We had a nice car breakdown, me and Stanley. That was classic. We're going down a very dangerous mountain. The tire blows, and pull over, and we had fun. We weren't like, I think we cleaned up that mess in less than 2 minutes, right? We were gone in 2 minutes, right? We just left it for Edmund to do. That's a tradition in our group. Okay, or Sonia. Okay. So anyway, super lopsula now, this is so beautiful. What is the essence of Buddhist patience? There's 2 parts. What is the essence of Buddhist patience? It's 2 parts, okay? Number 1, is what we call patience in English. And it means when somebody hurts you, you don't get upset. Okay, when somebody hurts you, you don't get upset. Okay, you know, someone does something and you're like, okay. And then there's a second part of Buddhist patience, which is something I really, I'm interested. I love Buddhism. It's so interesting. It's so sexy, frankly. The second part of this perfection is, can you be patient with the trouble that samsara brings to you? Like surgery. You know, you have some medical problem. And the doctor's like, oh, we can take care of that. Yeah? What do? We cut you up. In fact, we'll cut you up twice. I said, can you just finish it the first time? He's like, you won't be able to stand it. The pain is too much. We have to split 50-50. Well, first we'll cut you up. Then when you feel better, we'll cut you up again. Then I'm like, do I have a choice? He's like, no. I'm like, sounds good. You know, okay. And there's a sort of a Buddhist attitude towards the pain of life. Okay. If you're alive, you will have pain. Okay. If you're alive, the sign that you are dead is the pain stop. Okay. If your pain ever stops, that's the definition you're dead. Okay. Up to that time, you have to be patient with two things. Number one, assholes. Okay. I don't know how many countries there are in the world, but there's an extra one called the nation of assholes. And they're everywhere. I think they get a free visa. But nomad visa, asshole nomad visa. So anyway, that's the first thing to be Buddhist patience, is to be patient to people who give you trouble. That's only 50% of patience. The other 50% of patience is to be cheerful when they say you need 2 operations. By the way, I think I can say, Rob, right? When we go in that doctor's office, every person is happy to see us. You know, we make them all happy, right? We're good at it. Me and Rob go in there. We work on those grumpy doctors and nurses and overworked guys. And nowadays, when we go there for another operation, they're like, "Hey, Geshe Michael, it's so good to see you." I'm like, "Cut me up, honey," you know. And we both know there's no choice. You have to do it. It's a medical treatment. You have to do it. So we have fun. Why not? Okay. Why you have to be so serious about it? You don't have a choice. You gotta do it. So why don't you have some fun? And we have such fun. We were having fun even in the operation. It was fun. The whole thing was fun. And listen, there's no reason why you have to be unhappy when you get pain, because it's going to come. You cannot stop it. Okay? It's going to come. Everyone in this room, I'm just the leader. I'm the first one. You will all have this pleasure. And then have fun. Why not? You can't get out of it. If you have a human body, things gonna happen. If you live in this world, if you own a business, if you have kids, if you have mother, parents, right? If you live in a house in a country on the dirt, you're gonna have pain sometimes. For goodness sake, be cheerful. Be happy. Okay? It's not like you have to sit there and cut yourself with a razor blade, okay? I'm not saying that. Oh, I'm so happy. Geshe said to be happy. I'm not saying that. I'm saying life will bring you trouble. The way you tell a person is a real Buddhist is they know how to laugh at the trouble. Hey, your car broke down. I knew it happened. It happened to me last week. I got a squirrel. You know, squirrel, small animal. Okay, he loves to eat the inside of my car engine. And he did it like 3-4 times. It's $6,000. The pipe of the inside the engine is made from plastic, which is made from peanut oil. So he's like, then it's like every time he does it, it's like $5,000-$6,000, you know. I'm like, oh man, you know? And what are you gonna do, you know? So I'm gonna kill him or something? By the way, I did catch him and I took him to another neighbor's house. Okay. Okay, that's a sharing teaching. All right. So we got 2 divisions now, right? Number 1, people cause you trouble. That's patience, obviously. But life causes you trouble. A Buddhist also has to be in a good mood about it. You know? Actually, a Buddhist, you cannot tell if the squirrel just ate their car or if they just won the lottery. They act the same. Someone just gave them $10,000 or some squirrel just cost them $6,000. A real Buddhist look the same. A real Buddhist look the same. They're like, it happened again. What? It happened again. With the 10,000 or the squirrel? The squirrel. Motherfucker. Yeah. And then, what are you going to do? You know, what? Why be upset? You just give yourself a heart attack, you know. It doesn't help anybody. Okay? Got it? Now, it's perfectly logical, which is impossible to do. Okay. I got a little bit of time. This is beautiful. This lam rim is, I don't know. It's like the most beautiful thing. It is really the most beautiful thing. You should read it every night before you go to bed. Ask Lindsay. Deyang Chenjule, Semjen Misen Nankashin. Dera Shongi Yomilang. Choe Semdi Chikchomna. Dera Tanje Chomdang Da. Assholes in the world are countless. There's no end. Okay? You take care of 1, 3 show up. It's like roaches. Okay, in your house. Okay. All right? Listen, from an old man to a young people. The old man says to the young people, there's a line of assholes, probably 1 million, that when you are born, they get in line. And then each year of your life, a new one comes. A new one comes. They will not end before you die. Okay? You can fight with them. You can try to hurt them. You can kick them out of your house. You can make sure they don't come back to your country. You can try one by one to hurt all the assholes who show up in your life. You will die before you finish. The line is 1 million. Trust me. There's 1 million. There's still 900,000 waiting. For each of you, they are waiting. Okay? Irritating people are there. You cannot physically get rid of them all before you die. You don't have time. Okay? If you did nothing else, if you didn't eat dinner, if you didn't take a shower, you know, if you didn't do your meditation, you just hurt each asshole one by one. They will not run out before you die. Okay? You will still be doing it on the last day of your life. Okay? Therefore, it's more logical to take care of your upset first. Okay? Don't hurt the people who hurt you one by one. Don't try to hurt them one by one. Hurt your upset. Stop your upset. Then you're finished. Then you're finished. What's the for $1,000.
За
Do we have
$1000.
$1,000? I gotta
Имаме ли
borrow.
$1000?
Tomorrow, I'll pay you tomorrow.
Трябва да взема от някой.
Okay, you ready? Everyone woke up.
Всички се
For
будете се. За
$1,000, what's the famous example by Shantideva about trying to stop all the people who hurt you?
Да спрете хората да ви причиняват болка.
There's a system. You raise your hand, you get the microphone. I don't just give away money.
Аз не давам просто така пари. Трябва да дигнете ръка и да получите микрофон.
Did I tell her that if she's wrong, she pays me $1,000? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Ако сте...
If you can do it, do something about it. If you not can't do something, just shut up.
That's a great Shantideva quotation. Unfortunately, it's not the one I'm looking for.
Това е много добър отговор,
I honor you.
този, който...
She said, I'd rather have $1,000 than honor you. Okay. Gibbs is never wrong.
After he taught the last 2 chapters and he didn't tell anyone.
Too complicated. All right, cancel the bet.
Добре, откажете бет.
Don't try to cover the whole world with leather. Just buy some shoes. God dang it. Okay, got it? You cannot stop every irritating person in the world. You don't have, listen, I'm an old man. I tried, and I'm fast. And I couldn't stop every irritating person. They're still waiting in line. Okay, just stop your anger. And then you're done. You're finished. The rest of your life, you're in a good mood. Okay? Right? Okay? You cannot stop every person who's irritating. You cannot cover the world with leather. Just put some shoes on. Okay? Take care of yourself. Okay? All right. Okay, $500 because it was a Shantideva quotation. Okay. All right. If you can destroy your anger, it's equal to destroying all your enemies. Got it? Okay. And in fact, if you don't fight your anger, if you don't fight your habit of getting upset, if you're not in a good mood all day, every day, even they're cutting you up. Okay. Give me some more of that anesthesia. That's good stuff. You know? Okay. It just gets worse and worse and worse. Okay? It doesn't work to stop all the stupid people in the world. And when you try, they multiply. Because that's karma. Okay. All right. There's a thing in Sanskrit called tapas. Say tapas. There's 2 tapases. One tapas means Spanish snacks. I like that one. But there's another Sanskrit tapas, which means difficult spiritual practice. And in India, in some Hindu groups, for example, you hold up your arm for 20 years until the arm almost disappears, you know. Or you sit in a circle of fire and you see how long you can sit there. And then you're supposed to be some kind of special person like that. And in Buddhism, sit with an asshole for 10 minutes. 20 minutes, whole day, marry them. See if you can do it. Just to see if you can do it. I think that's what my wife did. You see, a Buddhist doesn't try to avoid people who bother them. A Buddhist tries to get connected with them. Okay? Well, you want to come work for me? Why? Because I never met such an asshole. I need someone who can help me with my anger. Okay, got it? Really?
Да са близки
Have
до тях,
fun doing
защото те им
Buddhism.
помогнат
Don't be so serious.
да не се ядосват. Не бъдете толкова сериозни.
I shouldn't get angry.
Забавлявайте се с будизма.
Okay.
Добре.
One more picture.
Още една картинка.
No. It's a coffin, you guys. 48.10.
Това е един ковчег.
Oh, there we go.
Ето.
Okay. Okay, from my heart, okay.
От моето сърце.
I just finished a new DCI level. It's going to be in November,
нов
Jasmine?
DCI
Advanced level
ниво.
4. December.
Напредното ниво
And basically, the
4,
advanced level 4 new DCI level is called how to double your productivity. How to do twice as
да
much
увеличите продуктивността си,
business
да
or
направите
twice as much
два
family
пъти
things.
повече
Okay, how to
бизнес
double your life. How to get
в
twice as much
живота си.
done.
Как да
Okay,
направиш два пъти повече
and
живота
people
си.
ask me,
И
many people
хората ме
ask me,
питат,
how you get so much things done.
как
You know, how do you do that?
правиш толкова много
You know,
неща
how do
свършваш?
you get so much things done, Geshe?
Да свършиш
I
толкова
have
много
42
неща.
companies.
Аз имам
Okay,
42
and I run them all, and
компании.
I'm
И
happy,
аз ги
and I'm
управлявам
relaxed.
всичките.
Okay,
И аз
they
съм
say,
спокоен.
how do you do it?
Как го правиш?
Because I don't waste time with
Защото
assholes.
аз не
I'm
губя
serious, and I'm
времето
sorry to
си
use
с
bad language, but my wife's
идиоти.
not here, so I can.
И жена
And
ми не е
nobody's
тук
gonna
и
tell her
затова мога
either.
да кажа идиоти.
Right?
Никой няма да й
Okay.
каже, нали?
I'll tell you the secret to
Казвам
productivity.
ви
I'll tell you the
тайната
secret
на
to success.
успеха.
Don't give assholes 1 minute of your day.
Не давай на
You know,
идиотите
someone say
една
something bad
минута
to you,
от
you're like,
твоя
all right, cool,
живот.
thanks, bye.
Някой им каже
You
нещо
know,
лошо на тебе.
someone cheat
О,
you,
добре.
you're like, oh man,
Чао.
I hope I never see you again. Bye. You know, I don't fight with people. I don't
Не
waste my
се
time. My
карайте
friends
с
know that.
хората. Не
I just,
хабете времето си.
I'm not interested.
Аз
I
просто
learned
не
the
съм
secret to life.
заинтересован. Аз се
I let them
познах
go be asshole to
тайната
themselves,
на живота. Аз
which is the worst thing for an
разрешавам
asshole is to
идиоти да
spend
се
time with themselves.
идиоти.
You
Да се
see what I mean?
останат
And
със
I
себе
don't
си.
spend time
Което е
fighting with
най-лошото
them.
за
I don't fight with
идиотите.
anybody.
Да
Someone hurt me,
останат
I'm
сами
like,
със себе си.
okay, I'll meet you in the
И
next
аз
life. Don't be late.
не оставам с
You know,
идиотите.
I just don't worry about it. Okay, and I really encourage you, young people,
И аз
from an old man who
казвам
had
на
a very
младите
productive
хора,
life. Someone asked
от
me,
името на
my
стария
lawyer
човек
asked me,
като мене,
you're getting old, you're having all these operations. You better tell your wife where your stuff is. And I'm like, thanks, you know. And he says, like, how many books did you write? I said, I don't know. He said, well, can you make a list in case you die? I'm like, okay. It's 126 books. Okay. And he said, my God, how'd you do that? I said, I don't fight with people. You know, when people are bad to me, when people are not nice to me, people complain, people want to fight with me, I'm like, hey, I'm sorry, I got to write another book. I'll fight with you tomorrow. You come back tomorrow, you know. And really, please, okay. And your life is so much more pleasant. You know, someone wants to fight with you, someone wants to cause you trouble. Then just say, oh, that's cool, man. You will get something to say. I'll listen. Then I work, you know. While they're complaining, I write another book. You know, and okay. That's the which perfection? Third perfection. Okay, we're not quite finished with it. We'll finish it tomorrow. But from my heart, okay. This life is very precious, and this life is very beautiful. And don't let unhappy people ruin your day. Okay, just tell them, okay, that's cool. They want to fight with you, just like, that's cool, man. Sounds good. See ya. I gotta, you know, it's the ultimate. There's two ultimate methods Secret, Diamond Way. Everybody asks, Geshe, can you teach Diamond Way? Yeah. You want to do some Diamond Way right now? Yeah. You guys ready? Yeah. Someone want to cause you trouble? Say, I'll be right back. I got to go to the toilet. Okay? No one ever stop you. Then just don't come out of the toilet. Like write a book in the toilet. Okay, that's the first method. What's the second one? Oh, this is really cool. If your family's having a fight on a holiday, like the holidays are coming up, right? Chinese New Year, then everybody wants to have a fight. People drink too much. Then if they're fighting in the kitchen, get a glass of water. When the fight gets pretty serious, drop it. Just drop it. There's glass everywhere. You're like, everybody, stand still. Don't go, nobody move. Then you clean up the glass, okay? And everyone forgot to fight. Okay, this is old man's secret method. There, I gave you Diamond Way, two things. Toilet and a glass, don't forget. Cause and effect. Okay, just change people's focus, okay? And just distract people, okay? And don't waste time. Listen, you don't have time to get angry at people. You will die. You will die. I'm telling you. I never thought I'd get old. Now I'm old, okay? You also get old. Don't waste your time. Don't give them your time. Your time is the most precious thing you have. Your time has no price. Your time is worth $1 million per minute. Don't give it to stupid people. Okay, don't give it to them. Say, I love you. You go irritate somebody else. I'm busy. I have other things to do. Don't fight with people. It's big waste of time. Always a waste of time. Okay, cool. See you tomorrow. 明天见. Okay, bye. I think Rob said he's going to give $100 to any lady who wears the kimono all week, right? Nah, just kidding.
All right. Thank you, Geshe, for teaching tonight. So a couple announcements. We have yoga class tomorrow at 6 a.m. in the morning with Lisa Lee. I really recommend to come to the classes. It's a beautiful way to start the day and preparing for the next day of teachings. And also, please remind to submit your videos. And all the stores that we have in the foyer are, this is a foyer lobby, are fundraisers for the worldview organizations. So with all your purchases, you are supporting all the organizations. So please support us. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful night and see you tomorrow.
Mhm.